And how you guys doing? This is very important in reference to the satellite man playing his game of smacking people and punching people and jerking people's necks with satellites. They're playing Godsmack or Smash Mouth games. There's a reason why those musical groups was called that in reference to satellites messing up people's mouths, messing up their teeth. In the country that probably has one of the most freedom of speech laws, and you got government people telling people to shut up with satellites, smacking people in the mouth, people that have been victimized by government people. You know that? Look at the history of sexual assault victim videos like PSAs. All those people got damaged teeth, don't they? Most of them was sexually assaulted by people in government or a relative of a person in government. Some of them. I mean, maybe not all of them, but, there's quite a few, isn't there? Reference to government sex crimes. But you look at those PSA videos, a lot of those people have damaged teeth. It's from satellites, or when men have raped girls, or men trying to rape me damaged my teeth. And whatever they did. It's attempted murder every day. And in reference to the government man playing his ghost attack with satellites, they outlawed those satellites a long time ago, back in the 1960s. And it's been the German Nazis that have been using them in America since the 60s or 70s, or when? Which person allowed these satellite controllers in the satellite control rooms? Who are they? Let's see their financial portfolio. We need to see the financial portfolio of every single satellite controller. And it needs to be documented on a website. Every satellite controller and their net worth and what they own in this country. Don't you think so? It's pretty important, isn't it? That way it sheds some light on people and, wondering if these satellite controllers have money problems or some types of tricks up their sleeve of what they're trying to get at, right? But, in reference to these government people and their shadow boxing, hitting people, jerking their necks, zapping them in their teeth from satellite. Oh, yeah, don't forget, a satellite can read the date off a coin on the ground. So, if a satellite can read that, now don't forget, a coin is not a living thing. So, in reference to satellites and satellite pressure and satellite surveillance and microwaves is pretty abusive. So, in reference to government man trying to play stupid, these people are attacking people outside their race, aren't they? These government satellite controllers. I'm not their race. I'm not their religion. And my family lost like over 100 relatives in the Holocaust. On my father's side, I think, wasn't it? Reference to like cousins and things like that or something. And then these Germans tried to steal my sperm, tried to steal my identity in America. Now, in reference to Adolf Hitler and his people, they were trying to steal the Jewish people's identities in Poland and other places. And then they thought they'd come into this country and bring that shit into this country is what they did? Stealing people's identities in this country? And people don't even know who they are? But that's what Adolf Hitler's people was doing, kidnapping people and changing their names as his way of getting away with his crimes. So don't forget that information either. And the things he did to their bodies. Meaning like Adolf Hitler was messing up people's teeth. He was trying to steal their genitals. And other things he, in his criminal party of terrorists had done to people. Just remember that information. But, in reference to the satellite man, shadow boxing, hitting people in their face and teeth, or other parts of their body. What is that for, government man? You wanted somebody's undivided attention? You were trying to get people's attention for what? For what? Why don't you stand on a stage so people can hear what you got to say, or make some YouTube videos, man? Don't make up lies either, government man. You can get prosecuted for all the lies you said about me. What do you think? What does that government man think my financial portfolio looks like in reference to my birth name? What do you think it looks like, government man? They're hitting me in the throat. You think your financial portfolio is bigger than my mother and father's financial portfolio? And don't forget, my parents was hermaphrodites. Both of them were. My father was a hermaphrodite. My mother was a hermaphrodite. And I'm a hermaphrodite. So, in reference to government man and his tricks. Oh, yeah, in reference to my own personal life. Yeah, I'm kind of married to myself, too. I'm supposed to have girlfriends, but none of them have called. Nobody sent any letters. Haven't received anything. So obviously, that's the reason why women's rights organizations need to, because, I'm a lesbian and straight, I date girls, And so, in reference to the women's rights organizations, they need to find out which men are stealing the postal mail. Which men tried to rape my vagina? Which men tried to steal my identity? Who are these people trying to steal my mother and father's estates? See, don't forget, I'm the daughter of my mother and father. And I'm the son of my mother and father. And in reference to the government man trying to intimidate or trying to play this penis tucking game, you're disrespecting both parts of my body. Meaning you're disrespecting my male qualities and you're disrespecting my female qualities. Do you understand that? I don't need you tucking my dick. I don't need you hitting me or burning my tailbone or vagina or anus or face or teeth. And you have to get prosecuted for trying to make a female an ugly woman by messing up their teeth. And don't forget, you don't have a right trying to age other people's races and ethnicities. Because some groups or ethnicities have youthful looks, even though they get into certain age groups, reference to their upper age, or whatever it might be. But this government man thought he had a right trying to rag out people's faces. Always ask what race these people are. Always ask what religion these people are. And find out maybe some other information about these people. So what has race got to do with it? Race is very important because you might meet somebody from a race that's really nice. I've met some nice people of other races and nationalities or ethnicities. It's not always about, you just want to find out what race and religion somebody is. And in reference to this situation, in reference to the criminals and the abusers and the rapists that have terrorized my life, people need to find out what race and religion they are. And in reference to, back to the point of my rights, of my penis size, you don't have a right tucking it. I'm a hermaphrodite. You might be a male. You might be a female satellite controller. I'm a she-he hermaphrodite from the day I was born. Now, somebody might say, back to the other point, there's a lot of girls that, because girls are usually interested in things like this. Because, I grew up in Hollywood, grew up on my mother and father's properties, and hung around other celebrities when I was younger. And some girls or Hollywood girls or other people that might be fans of some of the history of my life, meaning like some people might like. I mean, this situation is just stupid. Being held hostage, my arm hurts like hell. But in reference to girls that are interested in Hollywood stuff or ballet, or people want to know which ballet dancers, girls I've dated, and which celebrity females I've dated, or because I date girls, even though I'm a hermaphrodite, I date girls. But in reference to my own personal anatomy, the government man does not have a right tucking my penis or trying to intimidate me by tucking the penis, or them center folding on my body, trying to tuck the penis all the time, breaking, or them trying to hurt my back and spinal cord all the time, or them trying to push out my stomach all the time. It's attempted murder every day. Physical assault crimes against the government and their satellite controllers. And I need my big penis. I don't need you tucking it, government man. I don't walk around out in public in the nude. So don't make up shit. Don't be tucking my penis. I mean, if I'm in ballet, then certain types of clothing, that's a different story, but you're not the ones that would be tucking it. Do you understand that, government man? So you need to let go of it and quit center folding on me, quit smashing down on me. I have nothing to do with you, dirty government man. My life is my life. I've been who I am since I was born. You might have became a politician or a government agent. And that might be the new you, who you are, or the person you've been for the past several years. But I've been a royal my whole life. I've been the child of my mother and father my whole life. My real biological parents. And did they find out who made this Greenfield document? The Greenfield, Indiana document? Get those people on television or on YouTube and find out information about them. And if any celebrity or entertainer or fan or friend tried to send anything in the postal mail, I did not receive anything. And don't forget, I'm a female too. I'm a real, I have real breasts, real penis, real vagina, real uterus, real ovaries, And these men that have tried to rape me, or the men that raped me, they tried to steal my hermaphrodite egg, or they were trying to hold me hostage, or they were trying to steal my sperm. These people got to get prosecuted for the crimes. And, the point of information in reference to the situation of people trying to play their manipulation games is their activity of defrauding the situation. Them trying to steal my identity. Them trying to steal my family history. They don't have a right doing that. And those people need to get ordered into court for their tricks. And if anybody's wondering, back to the point, I have not received anything that anybody may have sent in the postal mail, such as a friendly letter or fan mail or any gifts or, anything. I haven't received anything. If anybody's wondering. And somebody said that somebody was trying to send me a Lamborghini that had a ballet license plate on it, but then they said that the government stole it or something. And then Rolls-Royce communicated, Rolls-Royce knows how to communicate to me. They know how to signal to me from a satellite, because, Rolls-Royce Corporation is like a satellite. They just said hello. And some other car companies do too. So they know who I am. A lot of them know who I am and who my parents are and family history. But I have not received a letter from Rolls-Royce or from Lamborghini or Ferrari or any of them where my parents possibly had a house account for me. I mean, a house account means like a credit limit or a credit for me to get a car or something from a car dealership, But, this is important in reference to history. And, my genetics and my anatomy is mine. I don't need this man in a satellite control room center folding up. They're making me sneeze. But, I'm going to sneeze again, I think. They messed up my front teeth. Government man needing to show up in court for what he's done to my teeth. And in reference to, back to the point of females. Where's my female friends, or which female wants to hang out with me? How are they going to let men block a female from hanging out with me? How are they going to do that shit? How have they been doing that? Male chauvinistic men blocking me from being around female friends, such as females in ballet that know me, or females in certain sports that know me, or females that or actresses or female music artists that are friends, or female supermodels that are friends of mine. How is some man going to block a hermaphrodite from spending time with female friends that they have known for over 25 plus years? I say it like that because, some of you supermodels and actresses and musical artists, you might not want me to mention it, in that particular way of how old some people are now. Because this has been going on over 22, 23 years since I've been kidnapped from California. So, like, if you were 20 back then, you'd be like 40-something. If you were 30 back... See, my teeth are real, man. Nothing flew out of the mouth, did it? But anyways, in reference to some females, some of you might have been 30 back then, and now you're 50. Some of you might have been 40, and now you're 60. I don't know. Some acknowledgments of friendliness. Lots of things of importance. I'm on a diet, if you didn't know.